Hi guys, this is Victor with Alarm CPA. Welcome back. In today's video, guys, we're gonna be talking about 5 different wealth strategies for business owners. Guys, we have to understand that your company, your business, the business model that you have is actually a tool for you to create wealth, right? It's one of the best ways for you to create wealth is actually by owning a business, right? So in today's video, I want to talk to you guys about if you see yourself as a business owner, as a person that controls an asset, which is your business, and then you shift your mind and you have it as a way for you to create your own wealth. Now, we know that you're servicing your clients. We know that you're selling a product, and we know that you're changing the future, right? At the same time, the reward for you is if you shift your mindset, you can actually create wealth for you, your family, and important people in your community. And I'm going to be talking to you guys based on my experience, right? I'm an entrepreneur just like you are. I'm a business owner just like you are. I just happen to be a CPA, and I've been in business for 10 plus years, right? Our team is 10 plus people, and we serve clients in different industries, right? In different sectors. And we help our clients in the areas of accounting, tax planning, and business consulting, right? So I understand how hard, especially if you're starting your business, I know how hard it is for you to hire people, for you to make payroll, for you to manage and deal with vendors, for you actually define the strategy of your business. What is the unique ability that you have, and how is it that you're gonna solve problems and so forth? So I understand exactly where you guys are. Now, question is, okay, so I'm solving problems, I'm helping clients, and I'm growing my business. Going through a lot of pains for you to achieve this. Okay, what is the reward? The reward is that, of course, you're helping the clients, you are making an economic push in the society, but at the same time, you have to understand that if you shift the mindset on how you see your business, not as a job, but actually as a tool for you to serve and building wealth, you can create a lot of wealth or have a better financial picture in the future if you actually shift your mindset about how you see your business. So today, guys, we're gonna be talking about 5 different ways that business owners can create wealth through their business. So let's dive into it. Point number 1, guys, you have to understand that a deferred tax plan doesn't necessarily lower your taxes. You're like, Victor, what are you talking about? You've talked about IRAs before, you've talked about SEP plans before, and now you're saying that we're not lowering our taxes with a deferred tax plan? That's a half truth, guys. So think about it. Yes, so you're putting money into a retirement plan, and what you're actually doing is you're deferring tax liability to the future. And hopefully your tax rate could be lower in the future. But we understand that the environment that we're living, guys, is that we do not know what the tax rates are gonna be in the future, right? So we know that you're deferring your taxes, and yes, your taxes are gonna be lower now, but then you're betting that in the future, your tax bill, it's going to be lower as well, right? So you're deferring your tax bill, but also you have to be planning in the future in order for that tax bill to be lowered. So what I want you to consider is that you have to know where your business is right now. And then you have to understand how much cash you have and what the cash flows are right now, right? And then you have to understand, okay, what are the resources that I need to invest in my business in order for my business to keep sustainable in the near future, right? And like, for example, how many people do I need to hire, right? What are some of the, incentives that I have to be implementing? What are some of the equipments that I have to be purchasing, right? And so forth. So what I'm saying, guys, is sometimes you have to consider, okay, should I invest in a deferred tax plan now? Or should I invest that money into the business more directly? And if you do so, depending on what the needs are, for example, you can buy equipment and that'll give you depreciation. We've talked about that before, right? So that actually is lowering your tax bill, not deferring it. If you buy a piece of equipment that it's increasing the capacity and the speed in which you are producing your inventory or manufacturing your inventory, okay? So you're increasing productivity, and at the same time, you're lowering your tax bill through depreciation. You can actually hire people, right? And if you hire people in the right capacity, in the right situation, you can actually have a credit for you to hire people, right? So, and that is helping you increase the productivity of your business and also is giving you a tax credit. So what I'm saying, guys, is that yes, deferred tax plans are good, but also you have to consider, okay, should I invest directly into my business or should I invest in a tax deferred tax plan? And the answer is look at your business first and see what your plan is, right? And see what are the resources that your business needs in order for you to achieve goals, the targets of your business. Once you've exhausted that, then you look into other sources outside of your business for you to invest. In this case, like deferred tax plans. Number two, guys, you want to see your business as a tool for you to create wealth, not as a job. And business owners typically spend most of their time putting out fires, working on a day-to-day tasks that keep your focus out of the end goal because you're thinking in it right now. What are the tasks that I have in front of me right now instead of thinking the end goal? Now, I'm not saying that not thinking about the right now is not important, but you have to understand that you have to carve out time in order for you to plan and focus and see what the end goal is while you are putting out fires. And one of the best ways you can do this actually, guys, is actually by carving out time, right? You want to have days or hours that are only for strategy. You want to have days that are only for planning or hours that are only for planning, right? And then you have time, hours or days that are going to be only for like work that needs to be completed. If you're servicing clients or if you're selling inventory, right? Or if you're providing consulting, right? You want to make sure that you're dividing your time between planning, strategy, and actual work. Because like they say, you know, you have to work on your business, not only in your business, right? So you have to be working on both on your business and also you have to be working in your business. But you cannot do both of them at the same time, right? So then if you step back and you see, okay, this is my goal, this is what I want to go, what are the steps that I need to do in order for me to get there? And then you start putting the resources in place in order for this to happen. Now you have to monitor this, right? All the time. You have to monitor this frequently. That's part of what I'm trying to convey to you guys here, right? You want to make sure that you're seeing your company as a wealth building tool, not as a job. Because then if you see it as only as a job, then you're missing the point of a long-term purpose. But number three, guys, you want to master your cash flow. And cash flow is king. Cash flow is very important. And you might be thinking, Victor, how do I master cash flow? Well, first of all, you have to understand that profits is not the same as cash flow. You have to understand that. Why? Because you may have achieved rich profit, but you have not achieved cash flow, meaning that the money has not hit your bank account as of yet. So then you don't have money yet. You have money, you have accounts receivable, you have money on the way. That could be, you know, through a banking process, or it could be that the customer, your client, has not issued payment to you as of yet, while you still have to serve other clients and you have to fulfill other orders. And then you have tax bills and you have sales tax and so forth, and also operational expenses. So with that, I'm trying to tell you guys is that you have to be very concise about cash flows, because cash flows is going to give you the resources right now to fulfill your journey. But also the more cash flow that you get to accumulate into the future, the more wealth you build. So then you have a more valuable enterprise, a more valuable company. Another way for you to maximize your cash flows is you want to make sure that you're lowering your tax bills, right? For example, I was working recently in a client in which we were able to shift or restructure the way his compensation was coming from the law firm he worked for, and put it through an LLC, and then achieved roughly $20,000 worth of tax savings, about $1,600 a month in tax savings, okay? So there you're maximizing cash flow, right? So if you annualize this, it's $20,000 a year. If you multiply it by 10, it's a couple of $100,000. So that's an example of you maximizing your cash flow and mastering your cash flows. Number 4, guys, be your own bank. What if you master your cash flows in a way that you accumulate your cash flows for a sustainable period of time, and you've accumulated a lot of cash? Let's say you were able to accumulate $20,000, $25,000, $50,000, or even $100,000 worth of cash in your bank account, right? It's a lot of money. Now you are your own bank, meaning that you don't have to go to a traditional brick and mortar bank You don't have to go to an online bank. You don't have to go to a credit union. You have plenty of cash, and you have more cash coming to your business. Why? Because you've mastered your cash flows. You've mastered the way your business operates, and that the reward that you're having is accumulation of cash. Now you are your own bank. Okay, so if that's the case, guys, then as I said, you don't have to go anywhere to get a loan, right? Or a line of credit or a credit card. You have the money, you have the cash. You have enough confidence now to keep moving forward in your business goals. Now you can hire more people. You can invest in more marketing. You can buy additional equipment. You can buy another business. You can make a partnership, a strategic alliance with another competitor. You can invest in a deferred tax account. You can invest in other types of assets. You can buy crypto, you can do stocks and bonds. So you can invest in your business, as well as you can invest outside of your business. And all of this is because you are your own bank. Point number 5, guys, you want to protect yourself. You want to have the right level of insurance. You probably have an insurance policy in your business, right? And you may believe that you are well covered. This might be true, or this could be half truth, right? And what you always want to do is that you want to collaborate with an insurance agency, an insurance professional that understands your business model, understands your goals, understands the services that you provide, and can understand the risks in which you can be exposed to. Again, you will want to collaborate with a team of insurance professional guys who have the expertise in the vertical and who understand your business, your goals, and what you're trying to accomplish. It is always positive and welcome for you to work with a CPA, an attorney, and a financial planner in your team. Okay, guys, go ahead and put these strategies to work. Okay, talk to your CPA, talk to your attorney, talk to your financial planner, talk to your insurance agent, right? And make sure that now you understand the way you ought to be thinking about your business, about your goals, so you can keep increasing your wealth. And as always, please like and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.